Hola chicos, ¿cómo estás? I want to talk a little bit about your VHL Central activities from last week. So, I spoke with a student who said that they really struggled on the assignments and that they talked to other people in class who were struggling as well. I love that you guys work together. That's always okay, unless you're copying or cheating. But if you're actually working together, that's great. If you ask another person a question and they don't understand, you can assume that you guys aren't the only ones. And so then it's time to reach out to me for help, okay? So I want to go through your grading and what you might have struggled with. If you received a 5 out of 10, that means that you probably got 50% or less on more than one activity. So my goal is that you'll get 50% or more on each activity, or you'll try it again. You can always do 2 attempts on your homework assignments. If you're struggling to figure out how to do that second attempt, be sure to reach out and ask me. If you got 7 out of 10, you probably struggle with the last activity. And so I'm going to go through each activity and the instructions and then have you guys redo the ones that you got below a 50% on. Or if you didn't write incomplete sentences on the last activity, I'm going to have you redo that. And I'm reassigning all the activities so it'll be really easy for you to see how to do them, okay? So I'm having some technical difficulties today and doing this video and sharing my screen. So we are going to look at these activities on my phone and hopefully you can see them. So this was the first activity, escoger, and you needed to choose the correct word to fill in the blank. So the first one there should be, yo nunca hago mis tareas temprano. I never do my homework early. And then for the next one, just choose the word that best fits in the blank. Most of you guys did pretty well on that. All right, the next one was completar, and you were given a verb in parentheses to conjugate in this space. So let's look at the first one here. Ernesto said, and this is a conversation, David, que blank hoy, and the verb is hacer. Now, Ernesto is talking to David. So Ernesto says, David, ¿qué haces hoy? And then you just go through the rest of the conversation, okay? Be sure to think about what's my subject. Is it in the yo form, the to form, or another form? Okay, the next part was one I think you guys struggled a lot with. It was the oraciones, which is another word for frases completas. You were given 5 verbs and you had to choose the verb that fit in the sentence and then conjugate it. Let's look at the first one together. So it says, mis amigos blank conmigo al centro. Now, my friends say with me to downtown. Does it make sense? Salir, they go out with me downtown. Oh, that could work. Well, there we go. They do with me downtown. That doesn't make sense. They hear with me downtown. That doesn't make sense. And they see with me to downtown. That doesn't make sense. So the clue in this first one is the al centro. Remember, A plus L equals al. So with you to downtown. So mis amigos salen conmigo al centro. Okay, thanks for your patience with these tech issues. Last one. So this, you were given 6 verbs and you had to choose a verb, and then the directions say, use the verbs from the list to describe what these people are doing. So you needed a full sentence to describe what they're doing. Let's look at this first picture, right? Here's a guy with a backpack on top of a table or a desk. So we could say something like, with traer, to bring, he brings the backpack to class. Or we could choose poner, he puts the backpack on the desk or table. Or we could say salir, he leaves with the backpack. Okay? So for your first blank, you could say, Fernan sale con la mochila. Or Fernan trae la mochila. Or Fernan pone la mochila en el escritorio. Okay, so hopefully that is helpful. If you still have more questions, please reach out to me and ask me. Again, if you got a 10 out of 10, no worries. If you got a 7 out of 10 and you want to improve your score, go ahead and redo that last activity where you had to write out the sentence in a complete sentence, not just put the verb. If you got a 5 out of 10, you probably want to go back in and do those activities where you got a 50% or less. So you'll see all of these activities pop up on VHL Central again. I'm going to give you until Sunday to fix these if you'd like to. This is optional, or your grade can stay where it is. Because we have a quiz tomorrow, I'd really encourage you to go in and try these again, okay? Again, these aren't due until Sunday if you want to make corrections, but if you want me to look at them before Sunday, you need to get them in by 12 noon tomorrow. That's when I'll go in and I'll update all the scores and you can see what you might have missed. Again, feel free to reach out to me tonight, probably tonight or after 10 a.m. tomorrow, if you have any questions. Adios, chicos.